Hey guys, this is Mitch of All Trades and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Michelle. I'm a registered nurse, and this channel is all about my life as a nurse, my journey to being a nurse practitioner, and just everything related to nursing. If you're an oldie but a goodie, I just want to say what's up. Hey girl or hey boy, good to see you, and I'm glad that you're here again. So this video is just, I'm making this video to answer a question that has been circulating around, like just circulating around the whole nursing community. Nothing controversial. Well, I guess it's controversial, but like nothing too crazy. So basically the question is, should you wait to get nursing experience before applying to graduate school? Now, let me just like level this. Everyone's decision is based on their current situation, based on their life, based on their experiences currently. So I would never impose my decision on you. But to answer this question, I'm gonna just like lay everything on the playing field and then you decide what you want to do. So personally, actually, let me just make the difference. So I'm assuming when they say experience, they mean like, let's say 5 or more years or 2 to 5 more years, whatever the case is, of nursing experience before applying to graduate school. And there's another side where people either just go straight to graduate school or they wait for like a few months to a year or 2 years before going to graduate school. Now, I can give you perks of before I go to my experience. I'll just give you that there are pros and cons of each thing. So for example, if you go straight to graduate school, whether it's getting your master's, getting your doctorate, being an MP, or whatever the case is, going back to school right after nursing school, or just like a little months or maybe a year after nursing school, a perk is that one, you're continuing your education, so you're still in the mindset of learning, so it's easy for you to keep on that momentum that you've been having since you were in nursing school. Also, for your benefit, you're able to get your degrees earlier. If you're young, just fresh out of college, I'm assuming that you don't have much responsibilities. Maybe you get your degree and everything before you start a family. And yeah, that's one of the pros. A con can be that you don't have enough nursing experience to help you through graduate school. So in graduate school, there are times where you need nursing experience to be able to answer questions or articulate things well. Even in class discussions and then assignments and stuff, sometimes they have you, refer back to your nursing experience to be able to help answer questions or do certain things. So that's somewhere where you might have a little bit of a lack in, being that you didn't really get much experience as a bedside nurse before obtaining your degree. Now, on the other side, let's say you wait 5 years or even 10 years, because some people wait long, maybe 5 to 10 years after nursing school before getting your degree. 5 years is still kind of fresh, I would say. Well, 5 years is like, people wait a little longer, whatever the case is for you. A pro is that yes, you have a lot of experience, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of background information, so you're able to excel more in terms of like understanding like what's going on, because when you get your graduate degree in nursing in different specialties and stuff, normally that's to help the body of nursing. So being that you have an extensive knowledge and background on the body of nursing as its basic whole, which is bedside nursing, when it comes to graduate school, you're able to understand things more clearly, you're able to articulate things clearly, you're able to refer back to nursing experience, you're able to handle whatever it is that is required for you in your graduate degree program. A con is that if you wait too long, one thing I've noticed is that people might wait too long, and if they've started a family or if they've had to like take on more responsibilities in their personal life, it might be hard for them to even move forward to obtaining their graduate degree. Another thing that I've noticed is that sometimes, with life, technology changes a lot. So if with the advancement of technology, sometimes people are not comfortable, or they're afraid, or they're not really they don't really perform well in school because they're having difficulty adapting to the advancement of technology. And that's, I guess those are cons. But honestly, with everything in life, there's pros and cons, which is why I said earlier that everyone's life experience, everyone's life journey is different. So depending on what side you're on, whether you want your pro minimal experience or pro max adequate experience, whatever the case is, understand that whatever decision you try to make, just make sure that it's able to tailor to your life. So for me, what I did, as you guys know, I graduated nursing school. I had to wait a year before I got into graduate school. That wasn't really by choice. I kind of wanted to go ASAP, but they needed a year experience, so I had to wait a year to reapply. So I did that, right? And I would say a pro for me is that I'm still in the school mode because I just graduated from nursing school. So I'm still in the school mode as far as like time management and stuff. As far as like studying skills, like I'm still in that mode in that area. So it has been a smooth transition because I haven't like taken a break off studying. I've always been in that study mode, that steady flow. So that was good. I would say that yes, like I mentioned earlier, I have some bumps in the way, whereas like my classmates mean that they've had more bedside nurse experiences, or some of them have like master degrees in other specialties, or whatever the case is. They have more knowledge and more background in nursing. And sorry, I just want to put this mic next to me. They have more background in nursing, so it's easy for them to really perform well and articulate well and understand things better because of their knowledge as a bedside nurse. I have noticed for myself that there are times where I'm just like, I mean, maybe I should know this, but like, how come they know this more? Or, I wouldn't think that way. And I think it's because I haven't really had much experience as a nurse. Because even as I'm working as a nurse right now, I'm still learning as I go. I'm learning so much more than I've learned in nursing school. So learning is still continuous. And that's something that I've noticed. So yeah. So I've been in conversations where people, they have like a specific timeline for when they want to go back to school, and what needs to change in their family or in their living situation or whatever it is in their personal life before they go back to school. And that's totally fine, whether it's 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. My personal biased advice to any new nurse that's fresh out of nursing school: if you want to go back to school and get your graduate degree, I would highly recommend to get it as soon as possible. Trying to find excuses, sometimes we try to put excuses in the way, excuses that are not really valid, but we try to make them valid just to, as a mechanism to like, out of fear, back away from graduate school. But I would say that the more that you delay, the higher the chance is of you not wanting to return back to school. We never know what the future holds. We never know what might happen in the next few years. So while you have the chance now, if you do have the chance, I will always recommend to go back to school if that's in your plan. Now, there are people that really have other excuses. Like I mentioned, if you're older, you have a family, whatever the case is, like there are things that you have to adjust in order for you to go back to school, and that's perfectly fine. As long as you have a plan that you stick to, then that's fine. I know, and I'm emphasizing this because there's times that we make plans for, let's say, in the next 5 years, I'm going to do this. And 5 years come in, and then you're just like either too scared to go back to school, procrastinating, fear that you might not be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of things can like push us back, a lot of fears. So if you can, I would say go ahead. And if you're young like me, I would say go ahead as soon as you can. Get it over with, get it done. And even as a female, when I get older, I know I have to be focused on my family, taking care of my family. So I want to make sure that I have time to able to handle responsibilities that are in my way in the future. And that's my advice. So whatever plan that you have, make sure that you stick to it. If you have a 5-year plan, stick to that. But I would say as soon as you can, my advice, my answer, my 2 cents, as soon as you can, go back to school if that's in your plan. Some people don't want to go back to school. Some people don't want to become nurse practitioners or nurse anesthesiologists, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want to go back to grad school, that's fine. You can watch this video that I made of different nursing specialties that people don't know about, and if you want to check that out, you can definitely check that out. The end all be all shouldn't be graduate school, but if it is an option for you, I would say do it as soon as you can. So I hope that answered the question. If you have any more questions or concerns, feel free to send me an email or comment below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up, please. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. You have to subscribe so that you can know when I'm posting videos. So make sure you subscribe so you can get a notification whenever I post a video. Make sure you comment your thoughts, comment any more questions, share to your friends, your nursing school friends, your post-grad friends, your nursing friends, aspiring nurses. Send it to them. Let them know. Share the word out, okay? I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.